3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
My people, how is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video, my people. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you an incredible JAYSON Tatum build. So we're gonna get right into making this JAYSON Tatum build, man. Big shout out to JAYSON Tatum, man. Incredible player, man. He's only 27. He's a champion, which is amazing. If he keeps up his good work and work ethic and his game, I'm sure he's going to be a Hall of Famer at some point. Hopefully he stays with the Celtics for the rest of his career. I love when, you know, but I love when players stay with one organization for the rest of their career and just, you know, do crazy, incredible things. Like Steph Curry, you know, staying with Warriors, you know what I mean? He ain't going nowhere. Staying with Warriors, he's a champion there. He's made, you know, he's the leading three-point shooter there. Just come on now. Steph, an all-time in three-point shooting in history. So, you know, that's dope. So, look at this. Tatum. So, let's talk about his finishing. So, look at that. 96 on a driving layup, 50 standing dunk, 89 on the driving dunk, which is dope. Okay, that is absolutely amazing. And then 90 close shot, right? We also know that Tatum can shoot. 85 mid-range, 85 three-point shot, beautiful, and then 81 free throw. That is incredible. Now, post control, he got post game, so he got 88 post game, so that's dope. Playmaking, 78 pass, 86 ball handle, 79 speed with ball. That is beautiful right there. Defense, 81 interior defense. That's great for a 6'8" power forward. 87 perimeter. We ain't worried about steal, we ain't worried about block. Then we get an 85 defensive rebound, my people. That is tough. Tough, right? Now, in terms of the physicals, 82 speed, 88 agility, 71 strength, 83 vertical. You can't go wrong with that, all right? Now, on to the badges. So, these are all the gold badges. Bailout, Deadeye, Float Game, Layup Mixmaster, Physical Finisher, Pogo Stick, Posterizer on Gold, Shifty Shooter, Strong Handle. He has silver badges, Ankle, Assassin, Challenger, Handles for Days, Limitless on Silver, Off-Ball Pass, On-Ball Menace, Post-Fake Phenom, Set Shot Specialist, Slippery Off-Ball, Versatile Visionary. Bronze badges, he only has Area Wizard, Break Starter, Dimer, Glove, High Flying Denier, Interceptor. He has no steal, but he has Interceptor. He has no blocks, but he has High Flying Denier. So if you try to use Tatum and try to get a block, you're probably not going to be able to block because the attributes don't match the badge. So it's weird. But Lightning Launch, Pick Dodger, Poster Poet, all great badges to have. All right, incredible. Right, so let's get right into making JAYSON Tatum. Let's do it. All right, my people, we're in the mob labels. As you can see, JAYSON Tatum, right hand jersey number 0. We're gonna make this Tatum build at power forward. Yes, indeed. We're gonna go 6'8", and then we're gonna drop that weight all the way down to 210, which is the lowest that you can go, and then we're gonna stay with a 6'11" on that wingspan. Okay, so now, first things first, the physicals. So we're gonna go 75 on that vert, you already know. And then the strength, we're going to go with a 73, my people. Definitely wanted to get a 73 strength at least. And then we're maxing out the agility at an 85. And then we're gonna go 80 on the speed. All right, so that's dope. He had an 85 on a defensive rebound. I just want 60 right here. If you want more rebound, we can get that with the cap breakers, but I feel like 60 was gonna be a decent amount. The perimeter, definitely want to go 87 on that perimeter. Still, I went at least bronze interceptor. I didn't put the block on this build, but I went with the interior defense of a 74. All right, so I wanted to at least get a balance. But if we could get more rebound with cap breakers, that's going to be something that we can definitely look into, right? Now, pass accuracy, definitely want to go all the way up to a 71. The ball handle, maxed that out at 86. And then we're going to go with a 75 for speed with ball for the Lightning Launch on Silver. All right. Now, the shooting is going to be fantastic. So we're going to go 85 on the three-point shot. And then we're going to go 85 on the mid-range. Let me see. So nothing happens if we go higher. But cap breakers will be able to go crazy with that. Now, free throw, we're going 80. Now, in terms of the finishing, so we want to go 87 on the driving dunk because we want contact dunks on this Tatum build. I went 50 on the standing dunk, 88 on the layup. You already know, my people. And then I went with the 70 post game, but we can also put cap breakers to the post game at some point. So look at this, right? All the takeovers that you get right here, some good options to go with on this JAYSON Tatum build. So many good options, right? So of course, trifecta is always great. It's the lethal layups. You get a 93, 92 midi, 95 layup. This one is also good because it comes with the poster machine, 92 perimeter defense, 92 drive and dunk. If you was to customize this, just take off the standard dunk and put something else. The poster machine is also a good one, 91 midi, 93 point shot, 92 drive and dunk. Like, there's so many options. I can go through all of these, but it's like, my people, you're gonna choose the one that you would go with. I also like 3&D. 3&D is tough. All right, that's another good one. So let's continue with this build. All right, and as you can see, number 1 shades of JAYSON Tatum. We get a 2-way blow by dual finisher. Okay, tough. So punishes defenders at the rim, efficient mid-range scores, stretches the floor, gets ahead in fast breaks. All right, so this is dope. All right, dope JAYSON Tatum build. Let's go check out the cap breakers. Let's do it. All right, my people, so we are at the cap breaker screen, right? So like I was saying before, don't worry about not having a block. That is a big mover. Don't worry about rebounding. We have big movers in the rebounding as well. The question is, what would you want to specialize in? All right, 5 cap breakers on the shooting will give you that beautiful 90 midi if that's what you want to do. Okay, I think a 71 pass. I don't think I would put any cap breakers to playmaking. That's just me personally. But for me, I think this would be the best to build specializing in finishing. I think that would be really good in my honest opinion, right? So let's talk about these big moves, right? So we know that we're getting cap breakers from the build specialization for finishing. So that's what we're gonna do, right? I'm not worried about putting cap breakers in any of these categories because I think 85 midi, 85 3 is more than enough. But if you want 90 mid-range, definitely understand. But in terms of the big moves, so if you wanted to put 5 cap breakers here, you get 85 speed and you have 85 agility. That would be dope. You get that 80 vertical if you want to go, because I mean go higher. Because if you was to put 5 cap breakers to the drive and dunk, then you can literally get that up to a 92. But you won't get the gold posterizer. You would probably have to at least go. You'll have to edit this build so you can at least get 88 drive and dunk, and then somehow see if you can get the 93 drive and dunk. That's if you wanted to do, right? But strength, I wouldn't put nothing on the strength. I think it's pointless. But the big movers here, my people, you see on the screen, right? These are the big movers right here, my people, which I love so much. For example, so for the defensive rebound, if you put 5 here, then you can have an 83 defensive rebound. That's a good option. I wouldn't even be mad at that. So that's a big mover from 60 all the way to 83. That is solid. Another big mover is the offensive rebound. Sorry, almost lost my train of thought. So for me, I really like that we can put so much cap breakers and not even so much cap breakers, but all we are doing literally is putting 5 cap breakers or 3 and getting a plus 12 or plus 10. That's literally all that we're doing. So if you wanted, let's say you want an offensive rebound, you can max this out with 5 and get a 77, right? Block on this JAYSON Tatum build would be crazy, because why? If we add up all of these numbers right here that you see on the screen, we can get an 80 block, which to me is solid. Okay, so from going from 44 and boosting all the way up to an 80 block, that would be dope on this JAYSON Tatum build. I really like that. I think that is solid in my honest opinion. I like that the perimeter can also go higher. All right, so let's say we wanted a higher perimeter defense. This can go all the way up to a 93, my people. The cap breakers this year are insane. This JAYSON Tatum could really utilize the cap breakers the best, man. I'm telling you. Alright, that is dope to me. Really, really good. The still, right? So we have a 60 still. But I know most people, they would want more still, and I understand that. You can get at least an 83 if you wanted to do that. You can go all the way up to an 83 still, which, you know, if that's what you want to do. I wouldn't do that. I think 60 should be all right. You get the passing lane. I will put that towards here. All right. I will put if you want any type of defense more, then you can go 93 perimeter defense. That's just my honest opinion. I think that would be better. Right. He had a high interior. So we can literally get so much with this. 88 interior defense on Tatum would be nasty. Okay. That would be nasty on this build. And keep in mind, going back to the finishing, we can get a 93 layup. The build is nasty with the cat breakers, my people. I'm telling you, so much to work with. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about this JAYSON Tatum build, and until next time, much love.